when you're doing doors on the 200 series with PPF, like most doors, if you're not removing door handles, which is really the preferred choice for most installers, it normally has a cut there so it can go over the handle, and then that cut line hides behind the door handle there, so like that. There isn't one, right? And there's no edge around the actual door handle itself whatsoever. There's no edge whatsoever there. You couldn't even tell that there was PPF on this door at all, and that's really quite a noticeable point when the door handles haven't been removed. Now, removing door handles can be tricky. Just wanted to quickly run through how to remove a door handle for you guys all wanting to do PPF out there on a 200 series. Okay, so first of all, what you'll need to do is pull out this plug here. Once you pull this plug out, you'll see there will be a torque screw in there. You loosen that torque screw off. Don't worry about it dropping out and landing down the bottom of this door, because it actually has a little plastic piece in the trim that's built in to stop the screw from actually falling out. Once you've taken that screw out, you then pull this section out. So that just pulls out. Then, before you start even trying to slide the door handle off, with the 200 series, you actually need to take off this door panel. To do that, you need to first of all remove this triangle piece there. Then you're going to need to remove this blanking panel within the door handle. Then you need to remove this part here, and then there's a electrical plug which you disconnect for the window, and then that gives you access to removing this whole piece of trim there. Once you do that, you'll find there's a mounting screw there, and one in there. So it's just the 3 screws that really give this whole panel the strength and held to the actual main door itself. Once you remove that, then there are just clips all the way along. You pull them out, and then you just bump the bottom there, and then this whole door panel just lifts off. Then you need to disconnect the actual light itself from behind there, and then you need to remove the 2 cables. Just a little bit of a tip, guys. I actually mistakenly, when I put the door panel on, I mistakenly put the cables around the wrong way. I put the lock on the door handle and the door handle onto the lock, and then I closed the door, and guess what? We couldn't open the door, and we were just in a bit of a panic. But if you ever have that problem, all you need to do is get someone inside to pull this door handle, and fairly hard and firm. And what that does is it tells the locking mechanism to unlock. Then from the other side, once you remove the door handle, you put your finger in that hole there and lift it up, and then that opens up the door. Once you remove this panel, behind that panel, you'll get access to another torque screw with a white plug, and you need to loosen that off, not remove it, just loosen it off. Once you loosen that off, this door handle slides out completely. Once you've done that, then there are a few other bits and pieces. Well, I've already put it back together. Sorry that I'm not doing this video whilst I got everything removed, but that gives you a good idea. I'm sure once you've got the door panel off and going through this video, you will be able to work most of that out yourself pretty easily. Now then, the rear one is not as simple. Well, it is, but it's just that rather than having a plug to get to that part, you actually need to drop the whole locking mechanism there. So you need to undo these 3, then do exactly the same thing with removing the panels to get to the access, the mounting screws, pull the panel off, and then once you've dropped this whole locking mechanism down, you will have in that hole, you'll have a gap to get into the torque screw that holds that on. Once you've removed that, it's the same as the front, and that is you loosen off the little white plug with the torque key there, and then this handle basically just slides out. If you've got electric locking doors like handles like these ones here, there will be plugs, electrical plugs, which you're going to have to remove and disconnect before you remove the handle. It all slides out and then goes back in. So anyway, that's how you remove the door handles on something like this. Then you put the film on, get it over to the cup, get some heat on that area, so then you can start working that material into the cup. Trim the holes for the door handles so the door handles can go back in, and then that way it actually looks very, very neat, and it'd be very hard to know that PPF was even installed if you didn't know. Anyway, hope that helped you guys. Bye.